From Megyn Kelly to Katie Couric, all female broadcast journalists have one thing in common. Wearing makeup on camera is part of the job. But some of these brilliant ladies chose to make their fresh faces the top story in their lives, off-set, and even in front of the camera. Here are the news anchors who are completely unrecognizable without makeup. An award-winning correspondent who's been seen and heard by millions of people over her long career, Katie Couric is an institution in the world of American journalism. But these days, she's not afraid to get real with the public about her makeup routine.
Can you believe how courageous I am to let you see me without makeup? Scary, right?
No, Katie, it's awesome. She's also not afraid to post makeup-free selfies on her Instagram page.
Here's the after. Much better, right? Well, a little better?
Lori Stokes currently co-anchors Good Day New York, but before that she was a co-anchor for ABC's Eyewitness News for 17 years. While she originally wanted to be a writer, the mother of two changed her major to broadcast journalism and found success in the field shortly thereafter.
Welcome to this special on-location edition of Good Day New York. I'm Rosanna Scotto.
And I'm Lori Stokes.
You might not believe it, but Stokes is in her late 50s. And yes, her makeup-free selfie only proves she's ageless. Gretchen Carlson knows a thing or two about beauty, given that she won Miss America back in 1989. But the former CBS and Fox News anchor is more than just a pretty face. She's an author and an advocate who bravely filed a harassment claim against the former head of Fox News in 2016. And when it comes to putting her best face forward, she did an entire segment of her show The Real Story without makeup.
Well, welcome back, everyone. For the first time in cable news, here I am, makeup-free for a reason.
That reason was to send an empowering message to girls about their value.
Thanks for sticking up for girls on International Day of the Girl.
Sports journalist Jemele Hill worked for ESPN in various capacities for over a decade, unafraid to speak her mind, which included being critical of President Donald Trump and calling out racism where she thinks she sees it. ESPN bought out the remainder of her contract in 2018, and she's since become a staff writer at The Atlantic.
It's tough for women in the business, especially black women. The reality is that you have to show them, what you aren't before they believe what you are.
But that same year, Hill ditched the HD Foundation for a series of makeup-free selfies in honor of her birthday. This is one woman who bravely reveals her truth, right down to her freckles.
Hi everybody, I'm Savannah Guthrie from The Today Show.
Anyone who watches The Today Show is familiar with the smiling face of anchor Savannah Guthrie, who's been part of the broadcast for years.
Well, I would say a lot of times I'm very unmotivated.
Keep your abs in tight.
My abs are in tight.
But when she's not crushing it on camera, she's not afraid to take makeup-free selfies as she travels the world, taking her fans along for the ride. And speaking of The Today Show, we can't forget Hoda Kotb, the award-winning co-anchor of the show's fourth hour. Kotb went barefaced on the show for all the world to see back in 2014, saying,
"Real deal, no makeup, not a drop, look, nothing. I feel, naked. I'm 45, I feel self-conscious."
But at least she had her co-host and friend there to do it with her. Kathie Lee Gifford, who's been a television staple since her time on Live with Regis and Kathie Lee, joined her co-anchor Kotb on The Today Show, sporting only a swipe of lip gloss. She joked,
"Here I am, bare and unafraid. We came into this world bare, naked, and that's the way we're gonna go out."
Amen to that. A reporter and national NFL insider for the ESPN network, Josina Anderson became the first woman to earn the position in 2015. Viewers can find her on shows like SportsCenter, Sunday NFL Countdown, and NFL Live, where she goes all in on the commentary and her camera-ready look.
Sometimes I really think about how much more we have to kind of put into our day in addition to content, memorizing what you're saying, making sure you're poised before the shot.
But the glamorous Heartland Emmy Award winner revealed she's also totally down to earth, posting a 100% fresh-faced selfie on Instagram, writing, "This was last night before glam this morning." As a former NBC News anchor and current host of We'll Meet Again on PBS, Ann Curry has done it all, whether it's reporting on war-torn nations, interviewing world leaders, or covering global tragedies. But Curry made it personal when she joined the hosts of The Today Show in solidarity with No Makeup Monday, declaring,
"This is the real me, and I'm glad to show it to you because, sometimes I feel like on the show I wear enough makeup to frost a cake."
These days, Demetria Obilor graces the small screen as an anchor for ABC affiliate WFAA TV in Dallas, Texas.
These kids are fast, y'all.
But while she may be famous for cranking up the fun, even during a traffic segment, the journalist stripped things down for an Instagram selfie, simply captioning it fresh. But if you think she's concerned one bit about what people think of her, she says,
"This is the way that I'm built. This is the way that I was born. I'm not going anywhere."
A longtime sports veteran, Erin Andrews is the sideline reporter for the lead broadcast team for Fox Sports NFL coverage. That means that she's on the squad that gets all the top games every week.
If I wasn't a sports reporter, I always told my family I'd either be a marine biologist or probably dance for an NFL team.
While she's been praised by Playboy for her sportscaster looks, Andrews opened up about her makeup routine with Glamour magazine, saying that she tries to keep it as natural as possible. She even goes fresh-faced on occasion for her Instagram fans. Meredith Vieira has hosted some big-time shows, including The View, The Today Show, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, just to name a few. The 14-time Emmy Award winner was on CBS News for more than a decade and has also clocked editor and executive producer credits to her name. Still, Vieira seemed to be a little intimidated by the idea of appearing on the Today Show barefaced, but she did it anyway.
Like it or not.
West Coast anchor for the Today Show and anchor on Access, mom Natalie Morales is also the author of At Home with Natalie Morales, a cookbook that celebrates her healthy lifestyle. She also joined her Today Show co-host, Sans Contour, for No Makeup Monday, exclaiming,
I'm scaring little children at home right now.
But all joking aside, Morales revealed that she usually sports a natural look, saying,
This is actually the way I am most of the time. What you see on TV is really very extraordinary events in my life. I don't usually put a lot of makeup on.
Trade secrets revealed. Tamron Hall doesn't mess around when it comes to slaying the biz. She's the host of Deadline, Crime with Tamron Hall on the Investigation Discovery Channel. And before that, the veteran journalist was an anchor on Today's Take, MSNBC Live with Tamron Hall, NBC News, and more. The multiple Emmy-nominated newscaster also won the coveted award in 2010 for her part as correspondent in an NBC special on Barack Obama's inauguration. Confident in her talent and her beauty, she wasn't afraid to post a video to Instagram revealing to her fans,
late, all natural, and PJs. Getting ready to watch Deadline Crime on ID about 5 minutes from now.
And if you've noticed an extra glow, she announced her pregnancy in 2019. Daughter of the late Arizona Senator John McCain, Megyn McCain currently serves as the conservative-minded commentator on The View.
One thing Joy and I always agree on is we hate ageism, and I just think I learned so much from the older women in my life.
She has previously been a contributor to Fox News and is the published author of several books. And even before all that, she was a contributor for the Daily Beast.
Hello, Internet. It's your old pal, Megyn McCain.
Clearly not afraid to live life in the public eye, McCain even posted a bare-faced selfie on her Instagram with the caption, "No makeup, no filter, bedroom selfie, because stripped down is as important as done up." Preach it, sister. Robin Meade has been hosting Morning Express with Robin Meade on the HLN network ever since 2001.
We're still, at this hour in the morning, trying to get my look solid. I call it metamorphosis. By 10 a.m., honey, I look good.
Meade is also a New York Times bestselling author and has even released 2 albums as a singer-songwriter. In her tenure as a journalist, she has covered several presidential inaugurations, hosted Ask Oprah's All-Stars, and jumped out of a plane with George H.W. Bush on live TV. Meade also isn't afraid to snap the occasional selfie sans makeup either, which she has posted on both her blog and on Instagram. The weekend morning anchor on ABC 13 out of Houston, Texas, Erica Simon was previously a journalist for an ABC affiliate in Jacksonville, Florida, where she received 2 Emmy nominations for her work. Simon has gifted her fans with several selfies without foundation on both Twitter and Instagram, which caught a little more buzz from the media because of her beautiful freckles. When asked about why she covers them, she told the Houston Chronicle that it's standard process for all anchors to wear foundation, admitting, "We all have the same uniform."
Is there a place where you tweet?
Well, the bathroom is a really good place for tweeting.
Michelle Beadle hosts NBA Countdown on the ABC and ESPN networks, a role she assumed in 2016. Additionally, she's also the host of NBA After the Buzzer. Prior to that, Beadle was a host on Sports Nation alongside Marcellus Wiley and LZ Granderson on the ESPN network. And if you thought she looked familiar but you're not exactly into sports, she also hosted red carpet interviews for the 2016 Primetime Emmy Awards pre-show. Instagram fans found Beadle looking fresh-faced in a video on her page, during which she was helping to raise funds for Hurricane Harvey victims. Host of NASCAR Race Hub and NASCAR Race Hub Weekend Edition on the Fox Sports Network, Lindsay Czarniak previously worked at the ESPN network as an anchor on several shows, including NASCAR Now, Sports Nation, and Sports Center. Additionally, she was an anchor on CNN's Bleacher Report and was a sports anchor at WRC-TV in Washington, D.C., where she hosted Lunch with Lindsay. The Emmy Award winner proved she doesn't let her talent go to her head when she posted a selfie of herself sans makeup after a mishap with one of her son's toys required some emergency hair management. Cari Champion co-anchors SportsCenter Coast to Coast on the ESPN network. She's also the host of the podcast Be Honest with Cari Champion, where she discusses sports and popular culture with a variety of outspoken guests. Before that, Champion was a host on both Sports Nation on ESPN and First Take on ESPN2, and an anchor on the Tennis Channel.
I was going to be Katie Couric, then I was going to be Oprah, and then that was it. I was going to be a star. And it didn't work out that way.
Well,
I mean, I didn't do too bad.
Champion posted a glowing, bare-faced selfie on her Instagram page, noting that it was for her fellow journalists Jemele Hill and Kelly L. Carter.
What did you want to be when you were a kid?
First a cowgirl, then a journalist, then a lawyer, then a journalist again.
A former corporate defense attorney turned journalist and TV host, Megyn Kelly helmed The Kelly File on Fox News, followed by Megyn Kelly Today on NBC. Kelly is also the author of Settle for More, a memoir about her life and experiences. These days, she's also well known for feuding with Donald Trump during the 2016 presidential election.
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No stranger to a little controversial press, Kelly wasn't afraid to share a bare-faced selfie on her Facebook in 2014, captioning it simply, "The Natural Me." As she's rarely seen without makeup, that might just be one of her boldest moves yet. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite stars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.